Welcome back. High surf advisories have just been canceled this morning, but west-facing beaches are still looking for big waves for the next several hours. CBS 2's Soraya Fidel is live in Seal Beach, where some residents already had water inside their homes. Soraya.
Well, that's right, Suzanne. You know, we are just a few feet away from the Seal Beach Pier, which is now open to the public, but the warnings still remain, especially after some of the flooding out here yesterday. You see some of the standing water here in this beach parking lot where cars were towed yesterday because they were slightly submerged. Right now, the beach waters are rough. We are told that the OC advisories, the high surf advisories, are still in effect till 2 o'clock this afternoon.
We caught some of the choppy swells this morning. Lifeguards tell us ocean waters are dangerous this week. They call it a hazardous surf and advise beachgoers to stay away. From Zuma to San Diego, waves Sunday afternoon were between 8 to 15 feet high.
We've been here 5 years. First time it's been this high for sure.
And we've learned the high surf out here is not attributed to this weekend's tsunami warning. In fact, the experts we talked to say the monstrous waves we are seeing come from the full moon phase and the recent storm patterns.
This 15-foot sand berm in Seal Beach protects properties from high tides and high surf. It was intact, but a foot of salt water managed to creep around beachfront homes along Seal Walk. Cars were slightly submerged in some of the floody waters. We found some residents hosing down the muddy mess and wet sand off of cars and front doorsteps.
The water was going over the sand berms that are protected there. Our house, the garage was flooded. Our neighbor's house, the water was going underneath the house.
Salt water also flowed over sand dunes and onto lanes of Pacific Coast Highway. A section of Highway 1 near Sunset Beach was shut down during the cleanup. No major damage, but a bit of inconvenience for residents. City crews used large pumps to drain the water out. Today, the cleanup in Seal Beach continues.
It's higher than it's been since I've lived here, and that's about 10 years, and it got close to getting in, and you probably can see it got to the first step there, and then I start to wonder if I'm going to have to move things off the floor.
Longtime surfers like Cory and Alfred tell me today's high surf advisory has a slightly different meaning.
You got to take chances sometimes. It's adrenaline rush.
So you start in the morning going in there despite the advisory.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. It's all in fun.
They joined dozens of other surfers who came out to ride the waves. Spectators stayed back to catch the sights just after sunrise.
We're experienced. We've been doing it for a while. I grew up in Hawaii, so I was around the water practically my whole life, so I'm used to it. It's fun for me.
Maybe fun, but dangerous. Some of the surfers I talked to this morning say the swells were not as high as yesterday. However, we saw strong waves crashing through not too far from some of the walls near the pier. Again, the high surf advisory for Orange County beaches in effect till 2 o'clock. We're live here in Seal Beach. Soraya Fidel, CBS 2 News.
All right, Soraya, thanks so much.